My man Cole. Oh, do not actually go to her place. Oh, this looks so bad, man. Now you're running back to the woman that cost you your marriage. Oh, you cost the marriage. You fucked up, Cole. Hope it was worth it. Are you getting some again? Are you seriously getting play at a time like this? Cole. Man. Stop thinking with your dick. Arson. Promotion. The gas man. Excuse me.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk.
So is this a demotion?
Story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Oh, so this must be below.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
How many times are you guys gonna bring up homicide?
You lousy bastard. That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sack.
So what card do we got? The green machine. All right. No. You're driving.
You can drive.
So where do you want to go?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for clicking on another episode of LA Noire. My name is Highjinkss. I don't remember if I already did the intro, but here we are. As you saw in the last episode, the game crashed on me. That was rather disappointing. I went through the interrogation process again, and I still got 0 out of 2. I'm stupid. So, looks like we're on the arson desk now. And everybody knows that
How long
I'm
have you been
dirty
working
dicker.
arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so.
Oh, he's the
Feeling
first
down,
NPC to drive in
hotshot?
reverse.
Need a buddy? Look somewhere else.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Stephen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
These dirty cops from the newspaper.
Oh, you shut your mouth. Okay, we don't go in there.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Stevens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
All right.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Stevens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
True.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Suspicion.
The
Not from him.
redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
GI
Fucking-
houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Stevens.
All right.
He's so depressed. Damn.
Not sure this means much. Seems irrelevant.
What else?
Son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed his gun at me.
Ooh. It was a hot fire.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? He solved the case. Booked some barfly for the murder.
Shoo. Ah,
No good to me.
interesting. Oh, okay. We're standing on the side of the house. Ooh, Insty.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
I honestly didn't even see that thing there. Alright, I don't see anything.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Oh, his partner seems like a good guy, which would be a nice change of pace. Not that the last one was a piece of shit, but the last two before that. I mean, Rusty was a little mouthy and douchey at times, but he was a good guy. He
Did you
cared.
read about the woman who stabbed her husband and pushed him in front of the car?
This guy.
That's the cop that caught her.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Did you see his lovely wife?
I need
and
information on the
children in
Suburban
paper?
Redevelopment Fund.
What a rat!
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
Oh shit! So it wasn't even like the only fire. What? What happened to the wife?
Can you guide to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
That's a lot.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh.
That's a terrible
Now
introduction.
I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month to go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Well, shit.
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with the faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
Oh, was it that guy?
This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete now before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Well.
How about the insurance companies write
That's
these
sad.
incidents up as acts of God?
Maybe it wasn't midnight. Maybe it stopped then. Hey, that book.
This isn't what we're looking for.
All right. What else am I missing? Where's the heater then? Around here somewhere. Alright, did it blow into the bush? No. Oh no, I hope there wasn't an animal in there. Now, what are you looking at? You're looking at something pretty specific here, right? Oh, okay. I'm wrong. Watch out. All right. I'm missing something, right? You gotta be. Maybe not. All right. I lied.
Hey, Biggs. Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
What's your plan, old man? Damn.
Stop! LAPD!
We got an idea on the fire. Stop right there.
Tackle him.
That's dangerous.
Hurry, you can still catch them.
I'm hitting tap. I'm tapping to tackle. Oh, I got a rapidly. Oh, son of a bitch. How far am I into this game? And I just realized that you have to continuously tap. Oh my.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later. You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Oh, all right. Guess we should probably pick where we're going next, huh? He's driving though.
You're behind the wheel.
Well, obviously, I mean,
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Nope.
Here they are. Stephens.
Oh, right here.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
True.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes?
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
No.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Did you get your son of a bitch? All right.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to? Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike. This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
So, is Mac like slang? You done here,
He
Mac?
says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
We came as soon as we
swear.
could.
This town is going straight to hell. Read about the
Lynch.
Carlton case in the paper?
Biggs,
That's the
you
cops'
two
fault.
investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Oh, God, I hate science. No, leave that. Let's see if I can see how smart I am here.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
How was that wrong? Okay, I have an idea. Maybe I'm an idiot. Leave that there. That there. No, you son of a...
Good, your regulator's in position.
Oh, well, well, if you say so, I guess I meant to do that the whole time. Run that shit. I'm gonna
try again, Boy Scout.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of myself later. Swear to God.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Oh, is it so it touches that little burning coil? Hey.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
That was kind of fun.
That's the creep.
Oh, shut up before I slap you in the ass.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Oh.
Show?
Oh, my watch is dead. That's cool.
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that would like for a lot of things, but don't really have any credible evidence to pursue.
Oh, just you wait.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
I was married by a judge.
I just
Should've
wish
asked
he'd
for a
hurry up
jury.
and propose already.
All right, so maybe not in there.
Read about the Tarleton case in the paper? That's the cop who solved it. Poor kids. Losing everything like that.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Grown men playing
Are you
at
drunk,
being
mister?
boys.
Or are you just cracked? Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Talking to me?
I swear.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
True.
How many guys would know how to make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Out.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Suck the hell out of you.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
Thomas is one of them.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
You got a problem, pal?
Who are you talking to?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Sounds dangerous.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Represent.
Thanks.
Detroit.
You've been a big help, young lady.
This is so stupid.
One of these days.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something
Here.
intelligent.
Happy now?
It's Varley. It's gotta be.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
I didn't come to California.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Oh, I'm not reading that. Oh shit. Okay. Man's got the books.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Incidental.
Like one more. I think it's this guy.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Wait, no. Further investigate. Further investigate. Pick it up.
Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Varley. I'm coming for you, buddy.
Clemens, Ryan, Varley.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
So where do you want to go? Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
You can't drive for shit.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Oh shit, he's just gonna run. That's not the same guy though. Did I make the wrong choice? Now that I know how to tackle, come here.
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
He's running though. Pop it off, pop it off.
Stop or I will shoot! Why did you run from us, Farley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Wait, no, wait. I mean, I failed. It can't be over. You gotta go to all the other tests.
Can you go to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Let's check out Ryan's. It's gonna. No, it's not him.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Well, just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
I said, son of a bitch.
Yo, all these motherfuckers like to run.
Look at GI's backyard you're crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the mayor.
I got moves. I got moves. I got moves, Ryan.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Don't go to sleep on me. Get it close.
Well, then shoot the guy.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Okay. One traffic stop coming up.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Why
I got him.
Run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared,
Who's gonna
Ryan?
cut to that?
Matthew
Okay.
Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
All right, one more. The one that I was like, I was like, oh, it can't be this one. Watch it be this one. I swear, if it's this guy, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna make him drive though, quicker.
You're behind the wheel.
This the motherfucker.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
It's you.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Out. You work with him.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. He does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Okay.
You did 4 years for burning down a house in Westwood. What are you doing working as a gas fitter?
I did my time for that.
I was so I don't understand how that was a question for me to answer.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Oh, it's definitely the where's that thing? No, not that one. No, 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 no. Gotta be this one, right?
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Okay, well, my main guess is still Varley, but I was just looking for whoever looked like the person in the video.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Huh. I thought for sure I was onto something.
Guy gave his wife a cat. I said, all fair.
Okay, then.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I get it. I messed up.
I don't go in for.
I understand, but like, I don't know. It's also insane to me how much like other people care about that.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Doubt?
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. But I got nothing to lose.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Doubt.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
Like, how is that not a doubt? Like, I don't believe you. I doubt what you're telling me.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Tell me the truth, Ryan. It's the only chance you've got. You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
So I'm an agitator for change, but I take kickbacks. How does that make any sense?
Oh, shit. No, he wasn't the one with the...
You're just a stooge.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That
Brown
was
shirt for
that
your
was definitely had you.
paymasters.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
I better not go 0-4. Out.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Asbestos Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Yeah, I want to make homicide.
Like, is this guy?
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
I don't know how to play this one. That's a doubt if I've ever seen one.
Varley, I can hand you over for
I'm just
extradition now, or you can give me something. What's it gonna be?
I'm giving it to you straight. I've told you all I know.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
That's a doubt, you cocky son of a... what?
Last chance, Varley. You're already a wanted man.
Mike.
It won't be hard to hang a double arson on top of your murder beef.
Hey, I shot a loan shark who was squeezing my brother for the vig.
That's why you ran?
I ran because the guys who ran that racket will kill me.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
What?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire, huh?
Dude, I'm going mosquito coil. I don't know. No!
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho
No,
for
my
hire?
mouse accidentally clicked the... Oh, no.
It's not true.
I was going for the mosquito coil.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Well, no, shit!
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons, and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
I failed, right? Oh, my leg. Right? Tell me I failed.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
I No, I need a break. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. My name is Highjinkss. This game is... Oh, this game. Oh, I swear. Come back. Come back. Or don't. No, come back. Please come back. Son of a...